All right, guys. That's my clap sound so I can sync this audio right. So today I'm going to talk about the Millions of Hits audiobook. Guys, I need you to go there right now and stream this book. It's free with your Audible subscription. So if you don't have Audible and you get it, it's free. If you have Audible and you get it, there is a fee. But get it, whatever you do. It's an amazing audiobook for a lot of things, especially for you content creators and UGCers and YouTubers. It's an amazing book. And every day I'm updating. That particular book won't be updated every day, but it is a good ground, a good foundation for all the things that I will be showing and displaying and teaching in the next forever. You get what I'm saying? So if I didn't say it, I am Greg Reese. I created the How to Get Millions of Hits and TV Broadcasting View book. I had help with my team to put it together. It took me so long to put it together, but the core methods or the core system or the core thought process came from the things that I did and how I got popular and how I started to create cash. And again, we'll go into depth. So just stick with me, stay with me, and I'll teach you some things and I'll share with you some things and I'll excite you about some things. Woo! that you want to be excited about. So here we go, guys. Let's talk about what I'm going to call principles right now of getting millions of hits. And the first principle for me, or the first thought process for me, is one, to get featured. And this is what happened for me in my course. So any of these things could go first for you. But for me, I got featured. Of course, I created a product that was popular, but I got featured first. And that's when I started to think about everything else. Now, depending on where you are in your content creation journey, you may plan and have your list and everything done first, and then you look to get featured. But what happened for me is I got featured. And this is one of the most important things to do if you want to get millions of hits, is to get featured. I even use that concept in talking about my Google local guide numbers, which are amazing, 600 million views, getting featured. So getting featured, featured content. And what does that mean? That means whatever you create and it's put in a certain space that a lot of people can see it. So if there is a platform with a lot of people on it and your content gets put in a certain space, it's featured. Now, there are going to be some particulars on how that's done or how different words or whatever you use. But if you can get your content featured, you have a chance to create a lot of income and you have a chance to create a lot of views. So get featured content. Make memories. Again, these are interchangeable. Number two, make memories. When I say make memories, I think about something like cat videos or dance videos or some of the most popular things at the beginning of YouTube. We still remember them now. So there's trending things and there's things that are popular and there's things that make memories. And memories are some of the most important things in our minds. Memories are the thing that it surpasses trendy and surpasses popularity. If we have a memory, that no telling what that does. And if you create memories for the people that look at your content, no telling how much they will continue to follow you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Make memories. And let me tell you where I got that concept from. I used to work with this attorney, major attorney here in this local area, but he's worked with major attorneys in all the areas. And he was like, Greg, things need to be done. You need to have something that's memorable. And I was like, wow. And at that point, I had some memorable things, but I never thought about it that way. I had the Obama rap, which is one of my most memorable raps now. I didn't think about it making memories. But when he said that, I said, you know what? That is a principle. That's a concept. That's a method. Make memories. And you know what memories mean to you. Number 3, popular subjects. And you can interchange that. I wrote this 12 years ago, guys. I got this stuff at 14. I don't know. Popular subjects. What's pop is still pop. But trendy subjects, trendy subjects, popular subjects. If you can create content on trendy and popular subjects, you can take it to the next level. I mean, that's all YouTube is about. On some of the major content that you see, it was a trendy or popular subject. So if you create that, man, your content can go a long way. And that's what I did. And after I'm finished telling you each subject, I'm going to tell you how I use that in my first video that went viral. So number 4, and I put these two together because this works for you getting millions of hits as well. You become popular. You become the subject. You become the trend, and hopefully you sustain. But if you can become popular, then people, they'll continue to follow you. You could be even an influencer. So you get friends, subscribers, and followers, and you become popular. You become that one that's giving the information that everybody wants to see or hear or talk about. Millions of hits are sure to follow. Loyalty could follow as well if you're loyal to them. Number 5, share your experience. This is one thing that I used to love and didn't love at the same time, because I might show some citizen journalism, or I might show that I can dance a little bit, and I might talk about, hey guys, I got featured on this news station, but then I didn't go into it. Like right now, I haven't shared my experience, and that's what especially YouTube, but social media is full of right now. That sounds funny, but you get my point. It has so many videos about people sharing their experience. That's the thing that people want to know. That's what creates memories for others. You share your experience jumping or skydiving or doing whatever. By the way, I went parasailing in 1999. It was so fun. Okay. Share your experience. Number 6, get TV broadcasting and media opportunities. In my audiobook, it's slightly different than what I'm going to tell you now, but it's all in the same family. But how I got TV broadcasting and media opportunities is I sent my video to the news station. In this case, it was CNN. And then they asked me to share and make sure I could give them permission to share my video and move it. And then at points I was on their sister stations. I was asked to come down to the Atlanta studio. Didn't make it down there. Just the way my budget was the way my bank account works. Didn't make it down there, but there's other studios locally in Cincinnati I made it to. And I had these opportunities to keep sharing and keep moving and keep going, and even had some possible employment opportunities. But again, for me, it wasn't time for me to be employed because I was out there getting content. But getting those opportunities, media opportunities and broadcasting opportunities, you never know where it takes your content. Like, I've had a lot of stuff featured online, but I mean on terrestrial broadcasting stations, like the Oprah song Dance with Oprah, and Halloween stuff and different things were shared because they knew that I created content and they knew that I had been broadcast before, and they felt good about the content I was creating. Those were some of the opportunities I had. And then I knew cameramen and I knew people, and they didn't necessarily help me get in, but it made the opportunity better. Another experience. I had press passes for a Trump, what do you call it? Rally. As a matter of fact, it was the same rally, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody ran up to him in Ohio. I knew this cameraman. I actually known him for years, 30 years or so. He's a musician, still is. And then there was the major anchor man for his station. And it was the way he introduced us and the way the major anchor man shook my hand was like, okay, I am great. I mean, I never really needed anyone to tell me I'm great, but I always stayed out of their way because I didn't go through the traditional channels of broadcasting. Although I did go to audio video production, that wasn't the same thing that anchor went through. And I've seen him plenty of times. And when he introduced us, the cameraman that I knew, and he introduced me, I was like, man, this is great. So just knowing certain people in the media industry, even though it might not help me to get featured, they might not be able to do the story or anything like that, but it may make a great connection for you. So that's where that goes. Get TV, broadcasting, and media opportunities. And there's so much more behind that. So when you listen to the audiobook, you'll hear it. Plus, as we continue to develop the method of the Millions of Hits method, you'll hear more and more what we mean by that. And I may actually be able to communicate with people like them, and they could give you some other ideas. Number 7, social media outlets. And I'm just saying that plain and simple. Just get with them. Get with them all. Now, I tell you, me personally, I'm deleting some because it's so much. I got to do so much. Yeah, you can get you a link tree and whatever, but it's so many things that I need to focus on a few, which may be 2 or 4. And then I might have to get a team, go to Fiverr or something, and let them focus on the rest, because trying to post this and get the right types of posts and this and that and the other, it's a job. It is a job. You definitely need a team. But social media outlets, definitely connect with all these social media outlets. And that's what I did at first. And that's where my popularity started to increase. Consistency. I'm always going to talk about this. 8, consistency. Number 8 is consistency. And that's just keep doing what you're doing. Stay consistent. No matter what you're doing, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even if it's here and here, keep doing it. If you got to do it here, keep doing it. If you can do it here, do that too. But just stay consistent. If it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if it's Tuesday, Thursday, if it's only Saturdays, if it's only Mondays, stay consistent. Make sure, and this is hand in hand with the next one, number 9, make sure these people know that they can trust you and put you on their list of reliable sources. I'm going to continue to watch Greg Reese because he's consistent. I've had trouble with being consistent in a lot of things. But when I was really doing my first effort, my first viral media effort, video, I was consistent. People heard me every day. Boom, 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 boom. Seeing stories, this, that, and the other. So stay consistent, guys. Consistent. And frequency. Be frequent. Let these people know if it's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let these people know if it's Monday or only Fridays. Let them be consistent if it's every day a week. Let them know, like a schedule, like a TV guide. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock. Let them know your frequency. When you coming? When are you coming? What are you doing? Where is it happening? When are you broadcasting? When are you streaming? When are you going live? When are you posting? Let them know. Because if you do, man, they're gonna be loyal. People are gonna be loyal. Like right now, believe it or not, I watch this series right now. I feel like my grandma, where she used to watch the soap operas. It feels like a soap opera to me. But I watch them every morning. If I'm up at 6 o'clock, which frequently I am, and they're posting at 5 or 6 o'clock, I'm looking for them. When I get on YouTube, I'm looking for them. Now I see that he's posted some other places on Facebook, so I'm looking for them there. You know, sometimes it's out of order because I watched both of them. But he is frequent. He knows what he's doing. He's consistent, and I'm loyal. Even if I don't watch everything, I'm going to keep coming back and supporting him. And there's been times where I've seen the ads that comes before his videos, and I'm interested in that product. You know, Google knows how to market, you know, so I keep coming back to him. I may see a few things I like, and I like his content. So he's frequent and he's consistent, and that's why I keep coming back. Number 10, quality. So I feel two different ways about quality, guys. So I feel you can have quality HD content with a 4K HD camera, full frame, excellent chip camera. 3-chip camera was what Obama Rap was made out of, but then a lot of my other videos were made on a little DV tape camera, and they got a same and similar response. So you may not always have the quality in the view, the look, the feel, the aesthetic, the media, but put quality inside the content. Make sure you have quality content, quality information. You know, make sure people know, man, he knows what he's talking about, or he knows how to do that dance, or he knows how to do that song. I love this song. So there's two types of quality there, guys. You know, you can have the quality, which is the look and the feel, or you can have the quality, which is inside. Now, I would say, like right now, I'm filming with a $200 phone, which I got as a discount, you know, so it's like 150 or so. And the quality is there. Now, if I was filming with my DSLR, the quality will be better, but this here, it makes it much easier. This phone that I'm using is why I have 600 million hits as a Google local guide, because I used to take all of my images with my DSLR, but it took so long. I wanted to take them home. I wanted to edit them. I wanted to do this. Then I wanted to upload them. And even something more interesting, this same phone, or the same brand, because I had two of these phones within the last 3 years. But this phone here has created thousands of dollars for me from a news source, a news content sourcer, or however you call it. People who look for news. I used the same thing with them. I had a higher quality DSLR and a video camera, and I would go out and get the news, and then I come home, or I sit down on my laptop in the car and edit it and send it to them, and they like, too late. I'm like, what? They didn't pay me for that? And then I started using this phone, or the brand of the same similar phone, and it's gone. Like, as soon as I'm walking away, beep, gone. So the quality is not major, but that news source, or that person who wanted the news, is what I want to say. And the person who's purchasing the news from the people who wanted the news from me, they want it now, man. So that's, again, work with your quality. If you have lighting, or if you have a DSLR and you have a good budget and you can get it done, get it done. But if you don't, hey, get us a lesser quality and just put good content, put needed content, needed information in the videos that you produce. And you're going to just be fine. You're going to be fine. And then pretty soon you're going to be able to rise up. Tell you that. So quality, low cost promotions. I've always done low cost promotions, guys. Sometimes that's the gift and the curse, because you do some low cost promotions when you probably should have, instead of doing 5, 10, 20 on Facebook, maybe you should have just spent 500 with an agency, or a small agency that can say, boom, let's do this for you. So low cost promotion, 5, 10, 15, 20 can work for you. I've done it that way. It's worked for me. But also, which is number 12, advertise to keep your business alive. I'm going to keep saying that, guys. Advertise to keep your business alive. You can advertise Low cost promotions can be with, it can be small money. It can be press kits. It can be press releases. It can be posts. That's low cost promotion. But advertising may be that $500 promotion or that $1,000 promotion, or we're on YouTube, the Google AdSense promotion. Put the budget up to 300, man. Work it out. Put it up to 500. Like if at the beginning of your account, at least later, mid to late 2022, they had a thing. If you spend $500, they're going to match you with $500. So if you have $500 to spend, you had $1,000 worth of advertising, and that $1,000 worth of advertising may have got you $10,000 worth of business, depending on what your product is. Or I believe, I haven't done a lot of advertising for my numbers, but I believe with the little advertising I did for Google or through Google Ads, I believe that took my channel to another level. So then my content feeds it first. First my content fed it. We got one level. Then I did some ads, so the ads fed it. We got to another level. Then now I'm putting different content and getting to another level. And then as my budget increases, boom. Once people support me a little more, once my budget increases, once I work a little more, my budget will increase and I'll put more advertising, and then I'll grow bigger. And that's just the facts, guys. Advertising is not an expense. It's an investment. Advertising is not an expense. It's an investment. So you invest in your business. You sow into your business with advertising, and it doesn't have to be Google, doesn't have to be Facebook, Instagram, doesn't have to be TikTok. I can say all of these, doesn't have to be any of those. But if you if you spend your money and create a budget for advertising, it's going to benefit you at one point. If you have good content, or if you have a good product, or you have a good service, it will benefit you. That's just it. That's what advertising does. So there you go, guys. That's the gist of the audiobook, and it lasts about an hour and a half or so, and you will enjoy it. You'll get some good nuggets. Stay tuned to VIP Guide, because I'm gonna keep placing these nuggets on there, but I do want to see some sales on the book. I want to see some streams on this book. I'm going to create another one anyway, but I want to see some sales on this book. And I put it out about a year ago. 2022 was interesting for me, so I didn't get to hit it like I wanted to, but I'm ready to take 2023 by storm. And this is what we're doing. So, all right, guys. And there's a couple other things at the end that teaches you how to, or some things you can do, not actually a lesson, but some things you can do to create cash app investing. That's like crowdfunding, selling your videos, images, pictures. I do that, just like I mentioned also with that news sourcing place. I sell video to them when I'm able to capture something that they want. You can get sponsors for your content creation. That's a lot of UGC now. And I'll be going through some of those techniques with you. And as I reintroduce myself, allow me to reintroduce myself, you'll see me with more information and more thought process that I've had over the years. Guys, thank you for being a part of this. Before I go, let me support my son's book, Top 10 Tips to Successful Gaming with DTL. Daniel, the leader, also he calls himself Galaxy Knight, Galaxy KNT. So please make sure you have to purchase this book, because it's not, it was a low content book. So we didn't put it as a digital book, but we're working on that now. Everything is from him. I just help him match up some stuff and make it flow a little better. But right now he's working. He's an excellent gamer. And right now he's working on creating a bigger book, at least 80 pages and at least an hour of talking to gamers. He's spent a lot of hours in gaming, probably more than he should have. But daddy believes in his boy. What? That's my seed, baby. Anyway. All right, guys. Get Daniel's book. And get this book, too. This is our hip-hop book. And this is, again, a low-content book. But we talk a little bit of our history and how Daniel got involved. And then we just give you pages to write and draw and come up with your concepts. So there we go, guys. Greg Reese. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. Thanks for rocking with me. Any questions you have for me, questions, comments, concerns, relax, release, relate, anything you want to ask me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to answer it if I can answer it. If I'm not able to answer it, I'm going to see if I can find you the answer. It's Greg Reese. Peace. This is peace through separation. This is peace through togetherness. I got that from a boy back in high school. All right, I'm out. I ain't going to do it. I need that thing.